Councilmember Hornat.
I also wish to comment on the article in the Explorer, and if that was the only fact that was inaccurate, I would be a happy camper. I would like to read something from there. Oro Valley's current budget has no allocations for additional parks or existing park improvements, no monies for the development of Naranha Town Park, no money for improvements at Steam Pump Ranch, the no allocations for arts and culture. I'll give you, Mike. The current forecasted budgets only pay for current existing expenses. I would like to say that, and also the opening statement that Oro Valley has no money. I want to make it clear that we had $1.73 million surplus last year. That is a result of increased revenues and reductions in spending. We could spend that plus the $2 million to bury the cables, and we'd be in just the same situation we thought we'd be at the beginning of the year. So we have money. So to think that we need a tax to do that just doesn't seem to make sense. Specifically as to some additional items, besides the SACA, arts and culture in-kind expenses, $25,000. Town 40th, these are budgeted items for the coming year. Town 40th anniversary event funding, $10,000. Parks investment and expanded operations and programming for parks, $150,000. Cultural resources budget, $50,000. Naranha Park master plan, $40,000 to develop new strategy and direction. Steam pump, $70,000 programs and events for the historic park. Well, I'll give you 20 grand for the park restrooms. I think we did that last year. So to say that we don't have the money and we don't do that, that's not true. I looked at the bed tax numbers, and frankly, at 2%, which is a number we hear thrown around, we would get somewhere around $400,000, which, according to the article, could be spent on other things. We could spend that $400,000 on those things and still have a $1.3 million surplus, which we would then put into the reserve fund for future use. Not a big deal. I would say this. I think it's rather ironic that a sitting council member here would propose a tax that on any citizen in Oro Valley that a year or so ago funded a recall attempt, failed recall attempt, I might add, couldn't even get the signatures apparently, for the very same thing for people passing a utility tax, a 2% increase in the utility tax to 4%. To sit here then and then say we're going to tax renters and renters only, which includes homes, I would think, in Oro Valley that are for rent, doesn't make sense. I could never support a tax that I wasn't also a party to. This is not Washington. We don't take care of ourselves at the expense of everybody else. To be called short-sighted, I would say that whoever the minority was short-sighted. I would go so far as to say, frankly, they're blind that they don't understand what's in the budget. Thank you, Mr.